How's it going, guys? It's Gian, CEO and head trainer, Gray Sector Training Consulting. And today we're going to talk about kit. We're going to bring out one of my favorite kits that I like to run when I'm on contract or putting in work for the kids. We got a lot of exciting things coming up in the future. We're securing some ranges, so we're going to be out and we're going to be doing more demos and more hands-on with the firearm stuff. We're going to be posting that stuff on our YouTube and on our TikTok and stuff like that. So stick around for that. If you want to see that kind of stuff in the future, go ahead, like, subscribe, do the whole thing so you don't miss what's going on. All right, so first we're going to talk about this kit. For this kit, overseas in Afghan in 2019, it's ran me perfect. This is the Arbor Arms comms kit. They have a new version out now. They probably have two versions out now, if we're being honest. I've had this kit for about 7 years, and it has not let me down. The reason I got this kit was, one, the elastic cummerbund. I'm not a side plate kind of guy. I'd rather sacrifice a little bit of the side for the mobility. I know people are going to have their 2 cents of whether that's the right thing or the wrong thing. It's a comfort thing for me. If I'm more agile, I'm able to move and manipulate my systems better for my body type. That's just what I prefer. It is what it is. But one of the reasons why I picked this Arbor Arms kit is the elastic cummerbund, and it's got storage behind the plate here. So if you're one of those guys who runs maps or you got note-taking gear in your kit, this is the perfect place to put it. All right, it's accessible from both sides, and you could just reach down in there, grab whatever you need, especially if you're running map, compass, and all that good stuff. All this other stuff, I've got some new additions from when I first got this kit. It's not exactly how it was as I've worn it before, but you want to get the stuff that's going to work for you for the mission that you're doing it. That's the best way to put it. So, start here. This is the Arbor Arms Nut Ruck. That's what it's called. All right, it's a nut ruck. It's a dangler. It has a quick clip here that if you need it, you could just pull and your stuff slides right out. If you got somebody that's down or you're holding stuff, additional med kits for the medic, you just toss this out, toss the whole thing. You can fit pretty much a full IFAK in here. I got SAM splints, I got chest seals, gauze, tourniquets, needle Ds, you name it, it all fits in here. On the back, it's got slits for you to put your trauma shears and all that stuff. Front here, we got our standard kangaroo pouches. These come with it with the elastic, and it has a UAS if you're running a tablet, things like that. I have spare gloves in here. I got my Jump Out Boy mask and all that good stuff. That's what I run in here because I'm not running a tablet for drones or anything. For comms, I got the Invisio X50. Not to be confused with the Invisio V series. That's for law enforcement and military application. This civilian version. This is to run pretty much your standard civilian radios. I got the Agilite phone case. I do run my phone most of the time, especially out in country. You can use open source, or if you're running JTAC, this is perfect for that. It drops down at that perfect 45-degree angle so you can peep what you got going on, and then you can seal it back up, cover it from dust, debris, and all that other craziness that you'll see out there. You'll see I run my comms cables up through my non-shooting side here. I run the OpsCore amps on my helmet, so this is tied up to the cable here that'll tie up to the helmet. On the back, I got the Agilite back placard. The reason I got that was solely for the purpose of carrying water, right? So having a Camelback on your kit, if you're running operations, you don't know how long they would typically run. You're going to need to carry water with you, right? I picked this one because it has dual ports on the side here to run the hose. Oh, there goes my ghost. To run the hose out of the side here. So it wraps around perfectly and it's not jumbled up. There's one thing that I hate. It's messy cables and hoses that are all over the place that you end up getting caught. If you give yourself the opportunity to be tangled up on something, you will get tangled up on something. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It will happen 100% of the time. So make sure that your kit is tight, that you don't have loose hoses, and you don't have loose cables, so they don't get caught and get snagged, and it'll fuck up your whole day, really. Another reason why I got this is if you've been patrolling, you know that wearing your helmet all the time fucking sucks. If you have an opportunity to air your head out, or if you're on a long patrol where you know contact is not quite a huge concern, it has this flap here that you can undo these buckles, these little G hooks here. You can undo these guys, stick your helmet in there, and strap it back in so it can hold your helmet on your back. Buddy system applies. Obviously, if you need to get it, you're gonna have a buddy come help you, but it's just another cool feature that this thing has. Another thing for this back panel, it's got pouches in the back here for cable management, all kinds of other stuff. You want to put snacks or whatever you got. If you need extra chem lights, DEM charges, whatever, you can stick in this little pocket right here. And it's got a little flap that comes out of the back right here, kind of like the Cry back panel, for in case you're carrying like bolt cutters, any other kind of breaching tools that you can mount on your back. This will stick out on the bottom to give you a little bit of extra space. On the sides, on the cummerbund, I only run one radio pouch here, and then I run like a utility pouch. This is nothing special. It's one of those Amazon pouches you get, and you can fit whatever you need in there. What I typically run, I carry a handheld, I carry a multi-tool, I carry mini chem lights. Dispose them, you crack them. If you're doing CQB, you know that helps, especially if you're running a team. You want to know where you've been and what you've already done, in case you're on a back clear doing secondaries and things like that. And then I also carry these hand warmers, because you never know when you're going to get stuck out in the cold. And it sucks when your hands are freezing. Oh, and I keep this towel too, because when it gets hot, you're sweating your ass off. You need something to wipe your hands, wipe your head, all that. Guys, this is just one of the kits that I usually run. This is typically my go-to. It's got everything I need for whenever I need it. If I have to run like a specialized mission, I have a different carrier for that with more job-specific attachments and things like that. So, guys, if you like this kind of content, please, again, like, subscribe, do the whole thing, share it so the word can get out, so Gray Sector can continue to grow. We got more things coming in the future, and if there's stuff that you want to see or firsthand reviews of things that you want to see, please let me know in the comments, slide a DM, whatever the case may be. I'll be happy to go try those things out for you so you don't have to waste your money on them and you can see how they perform in real life.